Kim. Hi, Andrea. I've been ECing my 8-month-old since 2 weeks. Sorry. I have to drink some water sometimes. You guys should drink some water too. Okay, 8-month-old, EC since 2 weeks. I casually practice EC with her right now, but I'm really ready to step it up. So she wants to go from part-time or casual to full-time EC. How can I do this? I'd love to take the plunge and ditch diapers, but I'm afraid she'll pee everywhere and I may accidentally teach her to pee on the floor. I thought about getting trainers, but isn't that basically the same as using diapers? Should I just increase diaper free time so I can learn more about her signals? Any suggestions? You're going in a lot of the right directions, Kim. But I also want you to do this for the right reasons. So using a diaper as a backup, as a tool, is totally fine. It doesn't mean you're not doing EC, and you can do full-time EC with a diaper backup to calm the fear of she's going to pee everywhere and it might teach her to pee on the floor. What it sounds to me like is it's a little too soon for you to stop using diapers as a backup because it might stress you out. And if it stresses you out, it makes you hyper responsive and like kind of freaking out inside. She can feel your vibe and she'll probably resist. Just saying, just from our experience with everybody. But it also could work. So at 9.5 months, my first son started walking. I could no longer change him. He refused and he would not lay down. So I did not have a pull-up at that time. I did not have good training pants. So I used Gerber trainers and he'd pee on and then go straight through to the carpet and floor. It was like having underwear on. They're terrible. They are polyester in the middle. They're terrible. So I made tiny trainers since then and they do help a lot, but they still will get the pants wet. So then on top of that, I'm making a cloth pull-up. It's not ready yet. There are wool pull-ups that Janae's shop that I gave you a link to. Go diaperfree.com/naturally. Just see the comments in this video. You'll see that there. She makes a wool pull-up that you can put over training pants. If your reason is that you just prefer to change her standing up because she's now standing a lot or pulling the stand, then you could do trainers with that. But if she's not standing up and she's not walking yet, I wouldn't really change the diapers backup yet. I would still use diapers as a backup because she's going to have the hurdle of starting to walk. And I'm assuming she's not walking yet. So yes, you can start learning more about her signals. 8 months old is a perfect time to do getting EC back on track, either the mini course or just look at the podcast. You can definitely learn with my observation log that way. You can get an observation log, you guys, if you want it. This is a resource giving Q&A. So sometimes I feel weird sharing links with you guys, but honestly, there's no tricks here. I just want you guys to have the tools you need. If you need a log, get a log. There's a log. Go to diaperfree.com/observation-log. Put in your email, you'll get a log. Done. You can definitely get back in touch with her signals and her natural timing during this time. She's going to go through the developmental milestone of learning to walk. Once she's past that bend and she's walking a little bit, that is the time when you can absolutely look at stopping using diapers. And in the wrapping up EC course that'll come out in a week, the little mini course, it will talk about doing that in 3 different ways. Pure EC, my hybrid plan, or doing a potty training experience, which you can really do at any time, but it's more for like the 12 to 18 month range, is that all of these wrap-ups usually happen between those times. The reason is that all the major developmental milestones have pretty much wrapped up by 12 months. 12 to 18 months is all about brain development. And once they can retain repetitive long-term tasks, which happens between 14 and 18 months, I'm gonna scratch here. You, at that point, you're able to completely wrap it up because the capability, not readiness, but capability is there, okay? Sorry, I keep scratching my nose. So yeah, if you're afraid about ditching diapers, don't do it because you're probably doing it for the wrong reasons. If it feels like it's utilitarian to stop using diapers, in other words, they're peeing in them too much and you know they're getting dependent on them, then definitely change your backup to training pants. Training pants is not the same as using diapers if you're not doing EC. If you're doing EC, using diapers is using it as a backup, a tool that increases their ability to signal and keeps you stress-free so you don't have pee everywhere. It gives them the impetus, the inspiration to signal. It keeps things clean while they're still learning. You know, you hear stories about them earlier humans using moss in colder climates wrapped with like animal skin and stuff as a backup while they're swallowed up or while they're whatever, but not while they're running around free. They'll just go themselves away from people. But it's always been a backup. It's only in the last 60 years that diapers have been a toilet. Diapers were never invented to be a toilet. Cloth diapers were invented to be a backup until the child begins to walk. And at those points, you know, early toilet training before the 50s, before the diapers came out, disposables, people would set them on the chamber pot at the beginning of the day, after a meal, when they noticed they were pooping. And then when they started walking, it was on. It was all about getting rid of this diaper backup and just using the toilet. So what I would encourage you is to be patient, and around, you know, after she's mastered walking or when she hits about 12 months, you could do you refresh yourself on her patterns and start the wrap up process by teaching things, by stopping to use diapers. And the Wrapping Up EC course goes deep dive into that. It'll be out in 7 days. I want you to use that as well. But what I want everybody to know is you can step it up to full-time EC using a diaper backup at all times except for when you're doing diaper free time. By the way, a good time to do diaper free time is right after a catch or right after a miss. Do some diaper free time. Let them be free from having a diaper. You can do diaper free time with clothing only, commando, or with training pants. That counts as diaper free time. A training pant is not a diaper. A pull-up is a diaper. And if you're using the diaper as a toilet, that's one thing. If you're using the diaper as a backup while both of you learn, even if you catch nothing, that's EC. Okay, so hopefully that's enough. You can step it up to full-time EC just by getting in tune with her signals. If any, most babies don't signal at 8 months. They just stop for a while and then they start again later. Get back in touch with their natural patterns. Use transition times. You know, the Easy Catches, my YouTube channel has a lot of really good videos I've been putting up lately. Follow my YouTube channel. There's a new video going up on Monday that's about patterns, how to observe. So, hey, there you go. So use this time to get to know her better and to get ready. And then when she starts walking, you'll dive in. But full-time EC can be done with a diaper backup. Okay.